Hello, hello. My name is Jack Wonder, and I welcome you to not only my channel, but to Coffee Talk. Regardless wherever or point you end up finding yourself in this series, please sit down, relax, and please join us on this adventure inside the game called Coffee Talk. And that said, I end up hoping you end up having a nice morning, afternoon, and good night. And let me take you away from this little humdrum from the world and let's get right into it. Tuesday, December 29th, 2020. The evening whispers. Who vows to stop the major hospital's accelerating fury sedatives illegally? I love the fact I'm just seeing the flat, just man looking like just looking at that cell. Who's the man? Now let's see. Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go. Support Earth to the tournament and to space might be the only few decades away. That sounds so unbelievably cool. Let's get right into the day. Mr. Gela and Hyde! He really never changed. I know. But was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for Earth forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Jack. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking in for some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Oh, wrong menu. So happy you end up learning how to make this. Probably gonna learn a lot more as we continue on, but for now, let's get right to it. Mr. Gelahan. Tea, milk, and ginger. Tea, milk, and ginger. Even though, I might be able to mix a couple of them, this is a new day, and I'd rather not, mess things up. Because you know what, that's kind of how, performance goes. I must be perfect, I must try to get everything done. Be the one-shot master. But though, let's just go ahead and give him what he wants. And there we go. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything? I'm good for now. I can't help you overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? You didn't meet here? Yeah, when I was... Excuse me. Yeah, and this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Ain't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were a trash hide. I told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, you're not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of the whole friend Francisco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, like to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, so I stuck with him until the morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those words could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it was possible they may have ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not the thief. What a stroke of luck! The universe sending me a guardian angel in the time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After the trouble you caused me that night before. Hey, I told you... Excuse me. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me you counted for nothing. Let's count that for nothing. I have to say, what is my proudest moment? I was broke, breakfast was offered, I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Hyde. I prefer it... We skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I do not want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it was not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose a hospital armament instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn and persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. Dead honest, I thought I was going to hear that. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Jack. I'd like to order something now. Would you like... Excuse me, what would you like? Can you make me a tea-based drink that's warm and cold at the same time? Cold and warm. Tea? Cold and warm. It's the only one I could think of. Because it's cold and warm, but yet it has tea in it. Tea latte. Huh. I think that will do. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let's go and add in the mistakes. If this is a mistake, oh god, it'd be so embarrassing. But that's just the anxiety of acting perfect. Okay, here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Nice! Oh, I was so a word for a minute there. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Huh. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Fea. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised you weren't here. Is this how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That wouldn't work on me. I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. You look so tired, Fea. You look so tired, Fea. Hard day at work? How can you tell? Call it a full senses. Right. I showed Jack my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good here. I'm glad to help. So, I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please, don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work and you're all on a roll. Will do, sir. Anyway, excuse me. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital entering life going? That's not even a word, Fea. Actually, I'm not even sure you do even... I'm not sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle all operational stuff happening in the hospital. Like things, how much a specialist costs, how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If there are intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and much it will cost them. Kind of like a biz dev for people's kind of like biz dev for people's lives. Then you could say that. Damn, that's almost complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for the job. Someone who gets very emotional attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people, like my friend here, only see it from business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of work, kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most Americans are just like me. We rarely talked about our work outside the hospital. Or outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just find any reason to. I haven't found any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professional and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs a bit less loyalty though. Hide. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I did not know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask the promotion, man! They keep offering me in new positions. mostly marginal. Take it! Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better than if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But I get at the moment it is more than enough for me right now. And I still got a raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't pick you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shit is starting soon. It was nice catching up with you both. Are you going to say hi? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Jack. And you, Faya. See ya. Take care on your way. You know, it's kinda hard to believe someone like Ella could be your best friend. We're just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I mean, it's an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on! You're not going anywhere, right? Huh. Alright. Then. We met at this place, back when it was a bar. Whoa. I never knew Gallant was to be in the army. Used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this? A very physical job to a medic? Well, it's not comfortable talking about it right now. Well, she's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze this story out from me? Obviously! He doesn't want to talk about it? He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Faya? Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So only he did work that related it to his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it was the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know all about that at the same time. I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. After a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested talk about it with someone. Seek help. Which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to a professional help. He did go get professional help. Of course, I had no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working for the hospital. Working at the hospital. And he's been in work. Oh, Spaceman! Good evening, everyone. Let's give him a lot more upbeat voice. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Obista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Oh, we're gonna hear his name. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Nell. Ah! Achievement just scared me. We are all friends here. Hello, everyone. Just the achievement right there. Nell. Yes. Nell. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really have our trivial things like names interact. But from what we know, we have learned here, it seems like name Nell has a lot of situation of the Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I do believe we not have met at last time we were here. I saw you from afar, when you were at the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Fea. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in yeah. Ooh, you're not from around here? Neither we are. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By the way, do you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More in the point that your strange calculations means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing in Sled? And are all your getting dressed like this? Oh, this? We chose the appearance based on the image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah! Yauka Junior album cover. No wonder you look familiar. Oh, it's supposed to be hold on. Okay, no, it's not in here. Ah! So that explains what. No wonder why you look familiar. As for what we're doing, the place is really a perfect spot for practicing our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us consider order something from Barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. We wouldn't be able to taste the difference anyway. You can't taste anything? Yes. What if I brew something that you can... What if I can brew a drink that you can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Alright, so let's go ahead and Oh! Because last time Space Cadet Nell first arrived here, he ended up asking for anything, so I believe I gave him either hot cocoa or something. So, my idea is simply get him a green tea latte. Because of, like it says right here, both unsavory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Something that, probably won't answer about now due to his lack of, dating scene. Last time he said breeding, but he didn't really understand the concept of us just with that whole process. Okay. So, green tea, milk. It was this or like dark chocolate. But I'm 50-50 if this is gonna work or not. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Oh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be sure with Fea. That definitely was a strong, highest form of a compliment. What are you, Nell? Us? We are travelers. We're doing our job in the space you call the Milky Way. What kind of job? We have tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. Are you really here just to find a date? All the way from the galaxy far away? Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man. Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but at the classified information. No, excuse me, that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We gotta say it was going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further if you are good, sorry. If you got a good story. Oh, little bird. Oh. You're not offended by that? None the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them. But I do not like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss? But from what we gathered, does that mean you're willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Whoa, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I only sleep around with someone and I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard those terms before. Let us check them again, once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Why then, such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Hmm. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, in some races, live for a very, very long time. So, even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people just still break them. A lot of people still break them. We've known everything boasted about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind was also the concept of restraint and taking care of this planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. That's the easy way to put it. We've learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Faya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I suggest us going step by step. Most of the time, you're starting by dating boyfriends or girlfriends, before you talk about a marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she is actually single. Understood. So, Miss Bea, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you like to be our girlfriend? Now, the pet of starting a date versus between people, or varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on the Earth is surely extremely complicated. It could be easier if you were a smooth talker. A smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a total different league. Most women prefer if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear around on your private prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All the information is too much to process in one evening. So, we talked about using condoms. But, how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that. But we cannot tell you the details. Unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine. I don't want to imagine how it's done. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you don't need to worry. We do not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research. We tried testing on an object we made. It is proven. The mental capacity of Earthling is far more complicated than anything on Earth, sir. Oh, we do not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you for so much information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We do have a report our findings on to the base. How will you proceed with the mission with your newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet decided. After all. Sorry about that. Give myself a good stretch. And good old juice. It was really nice talking with you all. Oh, excuse me, all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time that you came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date it never came. And they Mr. Miss Miss Morlette for their date. Millet. Ah, God, I'm gonna screw up names again. Millet for their date. The game developer orc? Whoa, I dread to think of how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you cannot be angry at naivety. I guess so. By the way, has the young woman been here since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Faya was being nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random discussion. Unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight into Ursula tomorrow. Seoul? Tomorrow. So I'm off for the day. Oh? You're leaving Celeste so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well. It'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people over to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Faya. Do you want to share a cap? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright. See you around. Take care on your way, folks. There's some good people, I like them. Russian tea, despite the name, is totally American drink. Alright, that'll be another day done and another story been told. Please, if you did enjoy any part of this, and if you could, leave some constructive criticism down below. It will not only improve the channel, but my overall performance. And please, try to keep it as professional as much as you can. Because I'd rather not have anything I've seen how the internet goes. But I rely on you to be a little bit more respectful. That said, stay safe, stay healthy, and hey, I'd like to catch you next time. Until then, you magnificent son of a gun. I almost got an intro out, but this will do for now. Until then.